Hello there, everybody. It is I, your friendly hamburger pal, King Mac, and welcome to this special presentation on YouTube. All month long, for the month of June, we bring you the second annual Female Protagonist Gaming Month here on TTBurger 88. We will be covering video games starring female lead protagonists, ranging from action-adventure, survival horror, and other video game genres. Be sure to grab a hot fresh cheeseburger, some delicious golden french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and now here is Tony, aka TTBurger88, to bring you TTBurger Game Reviews Female Protagonist Edition on YouTube.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead.
Hey people, what's going on? You are watching TTBurger Game Reviews here on YouTube, and I'm your host Tony, bringing you more female protagonist gaming reviews here for the month of June. Bringing you Female Protagonist Gaming Month on YouTube here. We're continuing with my Life is Strange series review, episode 234, part 2 of 2 we have today. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Freaking HD and SubZeroMNX. I also want to give a shout out to Sadet, Lamia, Black Healer, Brick Girls Stateside, and Meg. Check out their channels, they're awesome. And I also want to give a shout out to everyone who has supported this channel from day one, and I appreciate all the support you give me for the last 6 years. And if it weren't for you guys, the channel wouldn't be as big as today. But we have a lot to talk about here as we continue with my Life is Strange series review. But before we get started, let's check in with our cowgirl friend from Texas, Trixie. Howdy Trixie, how's it going down in the heart of Texas today?
Howdy Tony! I am good. Just practicing for the cowgirl dance contest coming up here. Yeah, I know I won't shut up about it, but I am going to win this because my dance moves have been improving step by step.
Awesome Trixie, glad to hear that it's going well. You will master this contest for sure and get that gold medal.
So I am winning! I can feel it in my bones!
Booyah, Trixie! So are you ready for more Life is Strange games to be reviewed today?
I am ready for another Life is Strange game review. But don't you think you should do a recap for the viewers, just in case they dare not see the first part? Which I don't know why they would not go see the first part. You did an excellent job. 10 out of 10, in my opinion.
Yes, Trixie, thank you for reminding me there. I almost forgot. Those of you missed what happened in episode 234, part 1 of 2, we have a special TTBurger recap, female male protagonist version here to show you all what you missed. And I took a look at Life is Strange with the PlayStation 4 and gave it a 9 out of 10 because of the problems I have with it, like with some parts of the story not having some weird problems there and some of the characters like that, but it was still a great game overall. It should not be overlooked, those who like these big story-driven games.
Well now, I cannot wait to see this, but isn't this game, to my understanding, a prequel to the original Life is Strange that starred Chloe and Maxine? Yeehaw!
That's correct, Trixie. So what do you say we get started here?
Yeah, I am ready, so let's get rolling this barrel!
You got it, Trixie. Let's get started with Life is Strange Before the Storm, the prequel to the original Life is Strange starring Chloe Price, released on August 31st, 2017. About 2 years after the original Life is Strange. Now I will say Life is Strange Before the Storm is a great game just like the original. Deep story, how your choices affect the storyline, gameplay, and more. This time, like I said, we play as Max Hoffman's friend Chloe Price, and what she went through while Max was in Seattle, and more, and what happened before all that stuff happened to her. But we need to get started here. The story of Life is Strange Before the Storm takes place in 2010, 3 years before the events of the original game. Well, actually, the very beginning, like with events in the bonus episode Farewell took place 5 years before the original game. We'll talk about that later. I was excited to hear there was another Life is Strange game going to be released in 2017. I was waiting for another game in this series, and I was waiting to play as Chloe Price. But the story and dialogue options there and stuff, and with some cool ass power stuff, it works well once again. And we actually do get to play as Chloe Price here, and my wish came true. This time we do not have the butterfly effect to rewind time because that was Max's power, not Chloe's.
Oh,
But
right.
Chloe has this
I'm just
back
teasing.
talk feature where she can use
People have
remarks to
been
provoke
taking me
others or
so
to get her way
seriously
if
since
something
I
is
won
going
the
away
Beacon's
or
Young
just
Artist
like
Award for my
someone's mad
photography.
at her, pissed off at her.
You don't
This is a
say.
good feature.
Between
It can be
that
a little
and the
tricky at
Vortex
first,
Club,
but
it's hard
once
to keep people
you
from
make a
putting me up on
mistake,
a
you cannot
pedestal or
rewind.
whatever.
But that's a challenge, though.
But you know all about
Let's get
that.
started. There will be
What, with
spoilers here to
Rachel
explain the
Amber?
story as best as
Am I
possible,
right?
so I apologize there. The story stars Chloe Price, who has become a mess after her father
What
William
about
died.
Rachel Amber?
Her grades have been
Rachel posted a
dropping.
slamming
She has a
selfie
strained
of me
relationship
she
with her
had
mother
the time
Joyce
of
and
your
her stepfather
lives.
David,
Do
who
tell.
she cannot get along with. After her father William was killed in a
Tell
car
what,
crash in the year
Victoria?
2008, when
It's a
picking him around with the
photo.
grocery store,
Big deal.
Chloe has turned to drugs and started
But it's on
smoking and
Facebook.
drinking and skipping
I
curfew.
mean, that
And just like
basically
it's
means
become
you and
like
Rachel are like
it's just
BFFs.
become
We're really not.
like
So,
not
what's she
not
into?
who she used to be
You
and
know,
stuff.
what's
Her grades are
Rachel we're
slipping, and she's been
What?
tardy a
I
lot
mean,
and stuff.
weather.
And on top of all
It's nice
that,
weather.
in the game, she gets expelled and
It
stuff.
sure
But
is.
from Blackwell Academy, but I'll talk about that later. One day, when she's at this
So,
concert,
It's kind of
she,
weird
after
we're
obtaining a
hanging
fake
out.
ID and stuff like that,
I mean,
and
because I don't
stuff,
hang out with
she
anyone
meets
and I don't
Rachel
have any
Amber, the
friends.
star of the drama
You
club.
have
Rachel Amber was her
Well, I used
her
to.
friend
Friend.
in the original Life is
Something
Strange
like
that had gone missing.
Her
Here
name
you
is
get to
Max,
see her and
but she
stuff.
left for greener
Rachel Amber is the star of the
and
drama
other
club,
pastures.
and decided to cut school and go have some
That
fun one
sucks.
day and stuff like that. After Chloe got expelled and stuff and everything. But one day when they were messing
so,
around in the park, they see a man
I
kissing
wanna
a
see
woman.
Max.
It turns
They're
out
pulling
it is
you
Rachel's
out of
dad,
school?
and the woman is
No,
not her
dummy.
mom.
Thanks
Because
for
of
listening.
the lives they're having and what they're going through, Rachel and Chloe decide they
hadn't
want to get
shut
out of
up.
Arcadia Bay. They have had enough.
Assholes
Chloe is
are
fed up with her
found
home
in
life
Arcadia Bay.
and is fed up with David
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
control her, and Rachel
for
is
sure.
sick of her father lying to her
Is
and
that
everything and
why
stuff.
you came?
And after the play, Chloe instead of joining the play, after Victoria the chase is out and stuff like that.
Hey.
I should mention that characters from the
couldn't let
previous
the day
games are here,
end
like
with
Victoria
whatever
Chase,
this afternoon was.
Nathan Prescott and stuff. They're here and stuff like that, and there's some new
I
characters
wanna
here
talk to you
that
about something,
were not in
but
the last game.
I don't
And
know
I'll talk a
how
little
to
about that
talk
later.
about this.
Chloe's fed up with her home life, and after getting expelled from
You
Blackwell
don't have to
Academy,
tell me anything. you
she and
don't
Rachel
have to.
want to leave because
You
of
remember
what
that
they
guy
saw
that
and
we
stuff like
saw
that.
under
There's
this
a big
tree
plot
with
twist
that
here. Well, not
woman?
spoiler, but it's something big.
The ones
But
who
I
were
do
making
enjoy the
out?
story, especially because Chloe, in my opinion, is a better character
That
than
was my
Max, in my
dad.
opinion. I know Chloe's a broken
Oh.
character, but she improves over time. And yeah, she has a strained relationship with her
that
family,
woman
but she still has character and can be nice,
definitely
unlike
not my mom.
that Rudy Malone girl from
Oh.
Wet. And I have to
The
say,
worst
I like
part
Chloe
is-
better. But the downside is that there are some unlikable
not
characters here, like
surprised.
David Matson, David Malik, who is
I felt
a
like I'd
character
been
you meet
lying
throughout the
about
game.
something for
James
a while.
Amber, who is Rachel's
I just-
father, and more and more and more. And there are
didn't know what
some
it
of
was.
the supporting characters
So
here
when I
are not
saw
the
he got a
best. Like
text from an
Victoria
unknown number
Chase is here and stuff like
asking
that.
him to
She's
meet,
the queen
I
bee
thought
once
I
again
could
and
catch
stuff.
him or something.
And Nathan Prescott is here too, but Nathan Prescott is somewhat
I'm
what's
so
different
sorry,
there
Rachel.
and stuff. And
Get your
like
head out of your ass,
with
Wells.
Chloe's back
Whoa,
talk
you
there and stuff like
seriously
that
think
with
yesterday
Principal
was
Wells,
Little
that
Miss
how you can
Sunshine's
get into
idea?
fights with people. So that it's actually a pretty interesting thing
Miss
for sure.
Amber has
Well, you gotta be
accepted
careful. You can only make a
responsibility.
certain amount of mistakes before it's it, and it affects your choices there and
Don't
stuff.
you
But
have the slightest
if you
idea how this
but you
works?
can reload the save
You
points,
don't
the
wake
features
up one
like that. So
morning
that
and
kind of
decide
makes
to
up for
be
not
an
being able to
outlaw.
rewind there.
You
So that's
need
what I'm saying.
priors.
Presentation of Life Strange Before the Storm is
Rachel
great graphics
confessed.
on par with the
Are you
first game, but a
calling her
little
a liar?
better. The character models have a lot of detail with them, along with the environments. They feel
confess
alive
to
once
thinking
again.
she
That
can
people
act
walking
like a
around, and there's like
motherfucker.
people
You
doing
just
stuff,
bought
and it
her
actually
crap.
feels alive, just
Hook,
like I did
line,
last time.
and sinker.
Hell, the lip syncing in
You
this
don't
game
have
is
to
much
do this.
better and stuff.
It's
It's not
okay.
always on sync, it's barely
Really.
dubbed and stuff like that and such. And I like how the character models look. Chloe and
Don't
Rachel
tell
look
me
the
what
best.
to do.
But the
Not
same
one of your
problem that occurred with the
sycophants.
graphics last time are
I'm a
here,
lone
with
wolf,
those low text,
and you're
low
the
quality
Red
texture
Riding
feel to
Hood.
them,
Welcome
and
to
it just does
grandmother's
not
house.
look very good. Even though the
Bitch.
frame rate's smooth and looks better, just the
Chloe, this
textures
can't
don't really
be
look
you.
that great there.
Apologize this instant.
But still a great looking game overall. The sound is you'll be able to talk about the sound. I am aware that in this game, because of the video game voice acting strike that occurred when this game was being made, they had to get new voice actors because of this. And I will admit, I like the voice acting in this game just as much as I did in the original game. Sure, some of the actors may not sound the best, but I like the voice acting, especially from Brianna DeVries, who voices Chloe this time. I mean, she's no Ashley Lee Burke there and stuff like that, but Brianna DeVries still does just as good in my opinion. The music, once again, is full of licensed tracks and original tracks here, but had to turn the music off to avoid
I want
getting
to make
copyright
sure
rate
she's
strikes and stuff like that.
Relax.
But depending Depending on who you are, the sound is good. I like the sound, that's what I gotta say there. Gameplay, fun, just like last time without complaints. I will be honest, I actually really like Life is Strange Before the Storm better than the original Life is Strange. I just like Chloe Price better overall as a character. Sure, Max was cool and all and stuff like that, and one of the best video game characters in my opinion, but something about Chloe I like better. Like the last time, you go around talking to people and doing events like that to progress the story. You go from point A to point B, like how it's broken up into a made-for-TV series, broken up into episodes here. This time, the story is broken up into only 3 episodes, and which is so much disappointment, and there are only 3 episodes instead of 5, but it's still fun to play. The episodes are long and stuff like that. The game is almost as long as the original Life is Strange. And we also have the bonus story called Farewell, where we play as a 13-year-old Maxine Caulfield, and when Chloe was 14, and what happened right before Max moved to Seattle and before Chloe's dad died. It takes place on that day it happened. And I should admit that like the original no voice actors appear in the Farewell of all episode because the strike was over and done with. And I will admit that episode is a tearjerker and make you emotional, and you see why Chloe is a strong character and a likable character and why she became the way she was. But getting back on track here. There are a lot of things to do here in the story. You can do the side events like you want to play a board game, we're looking at stars, smashing up junk so that you can fall in love in the game once again, and you got your love interest there like that. And there's a lot of cool things you can do with that either break friendships or improve friendships and relationships like that, whatever floats your boat there for sure. I do enjoy how deep this game gets with the relationship between Chloe and Rachel. Sure, other things are going on, like a forest fire going on, and the drama going on in Rachel and Chloe's families, and the play going on, stuff like that, and of course like this Elliot person who has a likeness for Chloe and stuff like that, and you hear about him and stuff, and all that's going on in Blackwell Academy and Arcadia Bay with everything going on. And I really enjoyed the backtalk features, starting fights with people and stuff in the game, like James Amber, David Madsen, and more. And it shows what happens when you push people too far. It has a realism feel to it. I do have to admit once again that Life is Strange Before the Storm is better than the original Life is Strange because of the things I mentioned, but now the negatives. Certain parts of the game you come off as boring, and some of the scenes seem a little unnecessary. Some people may not like the new voice acting, but I enjoyed it. And there are some unlikable characters. There's, like I mentioned, David Madsen, James Amber, and we'll be wondering why they are here in the first place. But it's still a great game, and a better game for sure. Final thoughts, if you like the original Life is Strange, pick up Life is Strange Before the Storm. It's an awesome game, and a better game in my opinion, and I like Chloe Price better for sure. I give it a 9.5 out of 10 because of the problems I had with it, but it's a game that should not be overlooked for sure. So Trixie, what do you have to say about Life is Strange Before the Storm with Chloe Price and stuff?
Well, Tony, I do admit that Chloe is a better character overall, but I think it was just as good as the original Life is Strange. But I do see why you enjoy it a little better than the previous game.
Yeah, I just happen to like Chloe Price better than Maxine Caulfield, that is all. I mean, it's hard for me to explain.
Understandable. I do have to say that is a great way to see it as. I mean, with what happened to little Miss Chloe and Max, well done in Seattle.
Totally, Trixie, I agree. It was a deserving score for a deserving fun game for sure.
Totally, Tony. So what is next on the agenda for Female Birthday Gaming Month?
All I can tell you is it'll be a surprise, but no cowgirl game, no. Sorry, Trixie.
Will there ever be a cowgirl video game review next?
That I do not know, but we will see what happens when it comes up next time for sure.
Sweet deal, Tony. Anyways, I need to go for now. After all, as I have said many of times here, I am winning that gold medal. So, off to practice I go. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, Trixie. Keep up the good work. That's all I gotta say. If you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers Guide, my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, along with my Facebook page called TTBurger 8. Which all I gotta say is, this is Tony, peace and out, have a great day, see you all in episode 235, part 1 of whatever parts it is. Take care, everybody, and stay tuned.
Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear